Have I answered the question, who am I?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I confront it all the time. As I said earlier, we think of ourselves as members of a very traditional organization of men who have been asking the question, what's what, and who is man, and what is this energy process all about? I went into psychology 20 years ago, basically as a career. I was simple-minded enough to take seriously the mottos of psychology, that psychology is supposed to be finding out what goes on with the human being. And 5 years ago, by accident in Mexico, I took Mexican mushrooms, the so-called magic mushrooms of Mexico, and I learned more about my brain and its possibilities, and I learned more about psychology in the 5 hours after taking these mushrooms than I had in the preceding 15 years studying, doing research in psychology. And since that day, which is just exactly 5 years ago this week, I've done practically nothing except continue this exploration that was triggered off by this accidental experience in Mexico. Of finding out what are the range and limits of consciousness and attempting to develop maps and languages for charting these incredible realms within our own skull, that not just of what's going on around you and inside of you, but also consciousness of where you came from and the long telephone wire of history, which goes back 2 billion years, which is buried somewhere inside your brain and mine. We are neurologically and biochemically in touch with thousands of generations that came before us. And the record of these previous evolutionary attempts are there. It's just that our mental, symbolic minds can't decode these messages. And men have been discovering this experience and developing methods to get high or to go out of their mind for thousands of years. And LSD is simply the modern yoga made possible by advances in science, which have produced these incredible chemicals which we call psychedelic drugs.